We're Trent and Allie, and our race against the clock seems to be speeding up, and it's freezing.
It's kind of cold up here.
The other difficult news of the morning is that it's freezing again. I'm a little worried about the weather. Winter is coming, and after weeks of delays, everything seems to be happening all at once.
We've got some problems today. We don't have anywhere to put the lumber, so there's gonna be an issue with that.
If we can keep up the momentum, we might get this house done soon.
The framer will be the first challenge, so if you can get the framer to do his job and complete it in a timely fashion, then we should be okay.
That's Kevin saying he has no confidence in our framing ability. There's a few curveballs.
We're out of concrete.
But we're feeling pretty good about everything. You feel confident?
Yeah.
You got this?
I left my confidence in Argentina.
Make sure you're subscribed and come along today as we make some serious progress and get to have a little fun as well.
Have you never been in a 911?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have your mind blown.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart will show, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am hope?
There's multiple problems going on right now. I'm not happy about it.
Well, we woke up this morning in the hottest place in the world, in front of Trent's grandparents' house, and it's freezing. Which can only mean one thing: the seasons are changing right before our eyes. It feels really early for it to be this cold, and we're very nervous for what that means for building up at our property. Issue number 2 is our coffee machine seems to be broken.
I don't know, the grinder is like making really weird noises and it's like moving really slow, which makes me think the grinder is like going out or breaking, which is extremely disappointing because we've only had this for like a couple of months. I just put new beans in and the grinder's making weird noises, and so I don't know if it's grinding it too fine, but when I try to pull a shot of espresso, the pressure just goes all the way up and like all that comes out is like burnt espresso. I don't have time to figure out what's going on with the coffee machine today. We're just gonna have to grab coffee on the way up to the property because we have a huge day going on today. We are going to be pouring concrete for the very first time. Super exciting. But first, I had to let you guys know, today's video is sponsored by SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe is an award-winning home security system. When you order SimpliSafe, they actually deliver it right to your door. You don't have to worry about paying someone to come in and set the system up for you. You get to set it up yourself. You get to decide where the sensors go, how to install them, where the keypad ends up at. SimpliSafe comes with a wide variety of sensors. It comes with this home base here. You get a camera that can be set stationary inside the house. My favorite part is the key fob.
Please exit now.
So now you just have to walk outside, lock the door, and then it arms the system for you. And when you get home,
Alarm off.
you just click the little key fob. It can be connected to the app. You can check it from anywhere in the world that you have an internet connection. SimpliSafe makes us feel safe. And if you want to feel safe too and you want to get yourself a security system, click the link in our description and go check out SimpliSafe. Now, let's get back up to the property. All right, first unexpected stop, coffee. Like I said, I didn't expect to have to get coffee this morning, but I kind of want to have some coffee. Hopefully we can get up to the property really soon. They might be dropping off lumber this morning, or they might just be starting concrete and dropping off lumber later in the day. I assume lumber is going to be dropped off later in the day, but we've got some problems today. We don't have anywhere to put the lumber, so there's going to be an issue with that, and I just want to be there when they start pouring the concrete.
It's super exciting, but unfortunately everything is happening all at once. Things have been delayed for weeks now. We were supposed to have the lumber be delivered after the concrete has been poured. Well, unfortunately, lumber prices have skyrocketed, so if we don't order 3 or 4 days ago, our lumber quote would have gone way up. So we had to order lumber a little early. So it's gonna be delivered today because they can't hold it any longer, and it's just gonna be a little bit of a zoo up there. But I'm excited. It's just gonna be intense.
Awesome, thanks guys. You too. God, that's the lumber right there.
What? Woo!
Oh boy.
Here we go. Oh, they have nowhere to put it.
Oh, don't put it over there. It looks like Kevin's trying to tell him to put it in front of the neighbor's house.
I'm thinking we're gonna stack it right here.
Right here?
First load.
You wanna just call Gary really fast?
Do you have his number?
Yeah.
We have a little bit of a predicament that we're in, and I was wondering if I could ask a favor of you. So basically we're having concrete poured today, and so our driveway needs to have access for the concrete trucks and the pump trucks, and the lumber company decided to drop off our lumber kit for the house today, and we need somewhere to stick it. Next to your driveway there's just like a spot where there's just some dirt. I was just curious if we could set our lumber right there. Okay, I really appreciate it, Gary. You're a lifesaver. We are. I know snow's coming soon, so we're trying to go as quick as we can. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Gary. You have a good day. All right. Bye bye.
What a guy.
What a mensch.
We were hanging out with some other homeowners here this weekend, and I was saying, well, our plan is to get the house dried in before snowfall. And they laughed at me.
That's not that funny, but it's very doable.
Okay, as long as you think it's doable.
I think we can do it. We will probably run into some challenges and some trials, and we'll definitely be cold.
Yeah.
But I have faith.
Okay.
I have faith.
That's
I think
good.
the first challenge will be the framer. The framer will be the first challenge. So if you can get the framer to do his job and complete it in a timely fashion and right the first time, then we should be okay. So
I see what you're saying.
that's
That's
the
Kevin
focus.
saying he has no confidence in our framing
That's
ability.
the focus right now, it's the framer.
What do you think?
All right, guys, this is our house right here.
Scary, huh?
It's a little scary, but actually they don't look that big, right? These are like super manageable pieces of wood, one at a time.
All we need is like 20 guys to help us carry each piece one by one all the way up to the house so we can start building it.
Well, luckily I have the strength of 10 men, so we got this. I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself because we've had a lot of delays at every step of the way, but it is super exciting to see all this happening today. Hypothetically, we should have everything poured, concrete, foundation, walls in place by the end of this week. We'll see if that happens. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but it's hard not to be super excited.
All right, so if we haven't already complained about it today, it's kind of cold up here, and I brought a silky, absolutely thin shirt, and I'm freezing. So these guys are actually doing a lot of prep work right now. They're hauling up all the forms, they're getting them all set up around structure number 2 around the house, and basically as soon as they pour these footings and the concrete is starting to set, they're gonna start setting the forms for the walls. They got 2 days to get the forms set. They're gonna come out and do an inspection, and then this Friday, so today's Monday, this Friday they're gonna come out and pour the walls.
The last of our lumber is just getting dropped off. Actually, the last of what's available right now. I guess a little bit more will trickle in over the next week or so. But because we don't have anywhere to put it right now, we're a little worried about things getting stolen if they're just left out on the side of the road. So the wood, we have to take our chances with, but there's a couple boxes of like hangers and nails and screws and stuff that we've actually asked this guy to drop off straight into the back of our truck.
He said that his liability ends as soon as the pallet crosses the tailgate of our truck, which means if he messes up our truck, it's not his fault. And I just hope he's gentle when he drops this stuff. Should be able to set it down on this OSB and just kind of...
Awesome!
Thank you. Yeah.
We got trucks everywhere. Okay, we have 2 concrete trucks, no pump truck yet, which is the machine that actually takes the concrete from the truck and puts it in place on your property. And these guys are getting to work as well. Nice workout for the day. Thank you!
Doesn't look that big.
This is the biggest little one they have.
The biggest little truck.
Show these guys your muscles. I'll get pretty dang close.
Okay. It's kind of tricky because the way our driveway is positioned, it kind of like is an S-curve wraparound, and there's a pretty big slope on it at the moment because there's just mounds of dirt everywhere. Eventually everything will be regraded when it gets backfilled, but for now we're trying to figure out how to get the pump truck to get the concrete all the way to the back corner of the house, which is a little bit over 100 feet, and I think he can only reach about 100 feet. But he came up last week, scoped it out, thinks that he knows how to make it work. I'm just super excited that he's here, and I've never seen concrete poured before, so I hope this goes well. They're saying it only takes 30 minutes. It should be super fast. Very excited.
Okay, bro. The longer the pump's here too, the more money.
I want to order like, how many more yards you think?
So if you have 2 yards right now on,
I don't have 2.
you're a yard and a half.
No, barely a yard if you're
Okay,
lucky.
then we're 2 yards.
We're out of concrete and we are just a little bit shy from finishing these footings, but also we need to do some footings for the deck over on the house. So we're gonna get another concrete truck up here. We gotta get this finished before it snows because it looks like it's about to snow.
I mean, really the issue is that paying for a concrete and pump truck to come up here is really expensive. So we were trying to minimize the amount of times a pump truck and concrete trucks would need to be up here because it's just like insanely overpriced to be up in the mountains with
But
them.
actually it's not our problem. The concrete guys pay for it, not us.
Oh. Well, I feel bad for them then.
That can hold us back, hold us back. We can do what we want to do, 'cause we got all
And just like that, the first part of concrete is done. The footings are poured. We're gonna have it inspected later this week. They're setting up forms for the walls today. Things are moving, guys. I'm a little worried about the weather. I'm still in a sweater and it's like 2 in the afternoon, which is really a bad sign in terms of how quickly things could get even colder. But we're just gonna keep up this progress and momentum and work as hard as we can and have a little faith.
That's what I tied out in my. Help him through these addition and subtraction of those heights and make sure that top of that matches that.
Yeah.
Because that'll get you the most.
Well, Kevin's gonna be going back to work on the cabin that we helped with the floor system on a few weeks ago. He's leaving tomorrow. So tomorrow I've got to come up here and help the concrete guys set elevations for the walls and the forums. Just kidding, we're actually gonna do it right now. The concrete guys are gonna get their laser level out. They are ready to set the elevations on the walls right now.
Their laser level?
Their laser level. It's because they got to get started early in the morning and we have an appointment to get to early tomorrow, so we wouldn't be able to get here till the afternoon and that could really slow them up.
So since we don't fully trust you.
No. Kevin's gonna watch and he's gonna see if I can do it, and then if I mess up, he's gonna be like, you're an idiot.
5 more inches.
4.5.
Walking around with that in front of you looks like you're trying to give someone a blessing or something. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, no, you gotta bless the house.
Yeah. The sword and the stone.
I say lower and he just raises it up. Still lower. You're never gonna get any lower if you keep raising it up, Trent.
If I go down high enough, I might come up low.
I think he must speak English.
Come on. I thought we were friends.
For the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah. So measure up to that and subtract 4 feet off of it, and that'll be the height of your wall. Everybody got that math?
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Looks safe to me.
No seguro. Please be careful.
Wow!
Oh, Trent.
Just fall away from the rebar. Need to be at least 7'4".
Perfecto.
Más fácil.
All right, Kevin. Thank you.
We'll see ya. It looks like everything's good, so all the heights are pretty close to what we measured out.
You feel confident?
Yeah,
you got this?
I've my confidence. I left my confidence in Argentina.
It'll all work out.
All right.
We're in a good place.
Cool.
We'll be back up here Thursday. That's when they're actually going to do the inspections for the wall forums.
Pero tal vez mañana.
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. The coffee machine is in worse shape today than it was yesterday. I tried to take the hopper off and figure out what's going on with the grinder, but it's like, it was like kind of having some issues. Now it's definitely broken. It's not grinding. There's no grounds coming out. That's supposed to be full after I hit that button, and there's like no grounds coming out.
I guess the silver lining, if there is any silver lining, is that this thing died in a country where we could replace it.
No, it's true.
If this had died in our van in South America, we just wouldn't have coffee.
That's probably the only reason our coffee maker lasted as long as it did.
Yeah.
Because it knew that we needed it.
The other difficult news of the morning is that it's freezing again.
No, it's not. It's like not even nearly as cold as it was yesterday.
Well, it was 55 degrees just now when I woke up and I turned the heater on.
Yeah.
How is that not cold to you?
I don't know. I feel okay. As you can see, Allie's got socks, long pants, a hoodie. I've got t-shirt, shorts, no socks,
It's
and
cold.
I'm okay.
You have a skewed perception of heat because of your redheaded gene. It's actually cold in here.
It's not too bad, and the sun is up. It's starting to warm up outside. We actually have a really cool appointment that we're going to today to get something new and exciting, and maybe you guys won't care, but I think it's really cool.
Trent's very excited.
You ready, my love?
Let's go!
This is my friend Tyrell's shop. He's a really good friend of mine, and this place is basically like my toy store.
Good morning! How are ya?
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, good.
Tyrell lives in the world of Fast and the Furious. He basically started this company tinting windows in people's front driveways. That's how I met Tyrell 18 years ago. Now he basically just gets to play with the baddest, most amazing cars in the world. People dump tons of money and make them super cool and super fast, and Tyrell's the guy that hooks everything up.
Every season till the end of the world, every moment.
750 horsepower when it's done. I mean, that just the supercharger kit's $28,000.
This is an R8, yeah?
Yeah, V10.
This is Trent's next car.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting at. I'm gonna trade the truck for this actually pretty soon.
I mean, it's all-wheel drive. It'll get you back to the cabin.
Oh, don't even say that. Trent is basically a kid in a candy shop right now. This is his dream come true. He absolutely loves working on cars, as you guys know, and he would love to do more modifications to the truck, but there's just too much we have going on right now. Maybe in the future, but for right now, tires are plenty. I think this is a reasonable upgrade.
Definitely. I think it's needed.
Okay.
For what you guys are doing. Plus, it's needed just because the truck looks so silly on these tires.
Nice, dude.
I think we need bigger ones.
Stop.
That changed your truck for that.
I know the other day, Trent was like, we're going to Tyrell's, let's just get it wrapped. Let's get some new colors going on. Different
got the
rims.
right idea.
I was like, Trent, slow down.
All right, so these are the tires that came off of the truck. Now these probably look like they're not in too terrible a shape. They're not in like terrible shape, but they're getting down there. The wear bars are getting close. And once we get into like mud and snow and rain, we needed new tires. Also, these tires were just too small. They were 33s. The main reason that we lifted the truck was so that we could get bigger tires so that we could really handle deep snow and nasty mud and because it looks cool too.
At least that's Trent's rationale. I'm just going with it because it sounds like it's a logical explanation, but who knows?
But it does look better. You can admit that, right?
It does look
Or
better.
it looked like it had skipped leg day. And now it's like, oh, he worked out.
Call it amazing.
Just wait until you see the engine on this car. Engine's in the back.
When I need you like this, well, it's alright. 'Cause it's you that I miss. We were headed for greatness. We were flying for once in our lives. To the heavens.
This is actually the car we're going to be taking home today. Tyrell is going to go ahead and take our truck.
Thanks, Tyrell.
I think it's a fair trade now that it's got the new tires. I'm all about it.
I don't really like yellow, but I think I'll let it slide.
We're potentially going to cut up and make it wide body and put some bigger, wider wheels and tires on it.
It's like I spent $500,000
And then more power.
on a car. Let's cut it into pieces and
I know.
make it different.
It almost hurts my feelings, but that's what I've liked to do since I was a kid. Try to make it different than what it was.
Oh, I'll take this
I
one.
think you'd have to.
I've
This
seen
seems like a
the-
nice, sensible
Yeah, this
non-mobile.
is totally right up Allie's.
It really is
Allie's
a nice
alley.
sensible-
Yeah.
Right up your alley for sure.
So you started doing stuff like this in your driveway.
Yeah, I was always like tinkering with cars, obviously, right? Like that's fun, but I mean, really, this business started tinting windows out of people's driveways out of a 1987 Honda Accord with 4 boxes of window film. Like that's.
It would turn into this?
No, I just didn't want to work for anybody. Like, that's really like what it was. And then I was like, damn, now I'm busy and I gotta work for myself now. And the 15 people I employ.
But you get to go to work with cat shirts on.
Well, my daughter picked this out. She's got good taste in shirts.
I love it.
She dressed me today.
They started doing these wraps on cars, and that was like before anybody even knew what wraps were. And then you guys were like wrapping the Nitro Circus trucks and doing like race cars and all kinds of stuff. And like, then I just start seeing him on TV, and I'm like, I know that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah,
cool.
it's been really neat to be able to create. I mean, this is printed on white, right? Like we took white vinyl, and my designer Alex, he designed this, and then printed it on white vinyl and laminated, and then the other artists at the shop stretched it around the vehicle and used the car as their canvas.
So cool.
It's been fun to be able to tinker with everybody's cars. Have you never been in a 911?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have your mind blown. Because this isn't your OEM 911.
This is no regular Porsche.
No.
You know the car's gonna be fast when you close the door, the window rolls up a little bit because it's got like
Cabin pressure.
it's got like a airlock.
It's ready to go to outer space. I'm ready to hurt your feelings. So this is like where the Go Fun happens. You've got Go Fun 1 and then you've got Go Fun 2. Go Fun 2 is always the best way to drive it. That changes the aerodynamics. It lifts the spoiler up. There's a front diffuser that comes down. Changes the way the transmission performs. And then it also holds the gear longer and shifts a lot faster in Sport Plus mode. What I love about Porsche out of any other dealers that I've worked with, which I've worked with all of them, is if you break this transmission under warranty, they'll just put it in and give you a high five.
Nice.
Like that's how like they're like, damn, you did a good job.
Yeah.
This one's hard to break. All of these cars come factory with launch control.
Oh gosh. I feel like I felt my eyeballs go in the back of my head right there. It's hard to breathe when you're going that fast. Thank you for ruining my idea of what fast is. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to touch it.
Are we taking this home?
Yeah.
This is the one?
Yeah, this is our new car. Oh, I really can't even, I can't even explain it.
Well, good, because you can't
It's
have
insane.
it.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun seeing you guys.
Now I want a Porsche.
It's like fun seeing you
and
guys in
everything.
person.
I know.
I feel like I know you guys better than you even know me, because I've watched you guys live your life behind the lens for a long time.
Well, Trent for sure wants to be living your life.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's fun to have you
Very,
guys
very
over, and
jealous.
it was fun to take you
for
for a burn
having
in a car.
Yeah, for
Cool.
sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Call me if you need anything else, or if
Sounds
you have any
good.
issues, or let me know how it feels.
Oh, it's a little higher. Feel that.
Oh, it's a lot higher.
Nice, big, smooth, new tires.
If you guys need anything done on your vehicles or you're just really into cars, Envision is the name of Tyrell's shop. It's a different name on Instagram, but I'll link it right here. They are incredible. They do amazing work and they're super fun guys.
You need window tints, cars wrapped, anything performance oriented, they can hook you up. Now we are mud and snow ready to get up to the property in all conditions. I hope. I think we're well suited. And today I think they're gonna be building walls up at the property. We have some other work to get done, so we're not gonna make it up there, but we're glad they got the footings poured yesterday. There is finally progress happening. And I couldn't be more excited. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thank you again to SimpliSafe for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios!